Oh yeah, y'all know what it is. Eagles wear boxing. Don't get mad. Don't get scared. Get in here. Yeah. Let's see. We got this thing. Is the camera going? Yeah. There it is. Camera going. Just wanted to check and see, making sure. What is it? Uh, Of course, I'm bringing up something that you probably didn't, you probably wasn't thinking. That's my job. My job is to bring up stuff that you're not thinking about. Yeah, but I just thought of one thing because I just noticed somebody put up a little clip about, uh, not necessarily a clip, but they put up a some information. Put it that way, just for lack of description, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to click on that tree. I can't. There's so many hidden pictures in here. Like when can I? Yeah. Well, it's got to make them small. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I guess just make them all like pretty small, so that way they can be out the way. Shut that one off. What the heck are you doing? I think that's Sean Porter, so I don't even know. Gotta shut you down, Sean. Gotta shut you down because you run your mouth a lot. Oh, Sean Porter always running his mouth. Him and Tim Bradley. They so jealous, man. Gil, my little brother up in there. The bad guy is up in here. Hey, Gil, you going to the fight or not? Gil says, salute, Eagle. What's up, Jay? Jay to the Browns up in here. Hey, you haven't seen you haven't seen Gil Coles for a while, have you, Jay Brown? Oh, that's right. You've been coming in, but I don't know if you've seen Gil Coles or not. He said, salute to Eagle. Any man can't get it. Yeah, he said Monster is the new face of boxing. Nah, I ain't gonna give him the new face. We're gonna talk about it though. That's part of yeah, I put it up there. Yeah, it's part of the discussion because you guys have to think now. Okay, we have to think a little bit about what's going on. You know what I mean? We got to think about Monster. So we're gonna talk about it, but it's probably not gonna be what you want it to be. You know, when I talk about it, it's probably not gonna be what you want, but we have to discuss it just to find out. Because I want to get you guys' opinion about this. He said, "Not, I'm streaming the." Your cousin hooking you up, Gil. Gil said, he said streaming. He said nothing about paying for the fight. Yeah. Anyway, at Gil Coles, we pick Thai fight. He said dead on. I said I talk with Gil all the time. Eagle. Okay, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Nah. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't go against the country. I couldn't go against the country, man. I know he's gonna lose, but hey, I take losses just because that's what I do. Just like if Wilder fight, I'm not going against Wilder. It don't matter. I know even if I know he's gonna fight Fury and Fury's gonna beat him, I'm still going for Wilder. So I'm not good when it comes to that. But if it comes to money, then no, I can't do it. If it comes to money, I can't do it. But if it comes to just picking the people that I like, I'm gonna still pick them. Just like Gil's gonna roll with Keith. He might not put no money on Keith on every fight, but he's damn sure gonna go with Keith, y'all. So y'all can best believe that. So Gil's gonna go with Keith. So get that part straight in your head, because he's gonna go with Keith. Yeah. I don't even know who this is over here. I'm trying to get this, whatever photo this is. I'm trying to get it. Yeah, I got my warrior tree up today. Yeah. But once we start talking about it, you guys understand what I mean. Let's get one more troublemaker in here. Oh, B&B Boxing was in here the other day. Jay Brown. I think Jay. I think you left. I think you left early or something like that. Yeah. But a lot of people in here, I'm not gonna get rid of him, y'all. And yes, he does something real stupid. But a lot of people have problem with Ryan. A lot of people have problems with Ryan, and I don't. Ryan is not. He's a nuisance sometimes. But I don't expect him to go with what all of us say all the time. I don't expect none of you guys to go with, even me. I don't expect nobody to go with what I say. But sometimes he is a pain in the ass sometimes, but that's our guy still. We ain't got, but I think we have, but maybe 3 guys from over in England. We only have like 3 guys, and we got 2 that's active. That's it. We got 2 that maintains activity in Eagles Web, and that's it. We don't have any more than that. So I'm trying to keep those guys in. Sometimes they can be a pain in the ass or something like that, but y'all sir's cool. I think Gil Coles get along with y'all sir real well, but Ryan step on a lot of my mods' toes in here. He had B&B going off the other day because he's like, B&B said you ain't making no sense, because a lot of times he just says stuff like he has Tourette's. He just blurts out shit. It's like, man, that's not, that shit ain't even halfway close to being truthful. That bullshit you talking, But we just, we allow him. We allow him. Let him go. Because most of them, you guys have your way anyway. I don't really check nobody or nothing like that. I don't really, because I get beat up on now, Jay Brown. Everybody jumps on ego a lot of times, so What can I say? Gil Cole's at Jay Brown. They said, yeah, we did. We know what the hell we doing up here. Jay Brown said, Eagle, I'm winner. I'm picking the better fighter. Don't care if I like him or not. I know. Well, it doesn't matter. That doesn't mean I'm. What you trying to say, brother? You trying to say ain't no winner? I pay him no mind. He knows nothing about the sport. Yeah, he swearing down. He swearing down. He's such a he's such a mind head when it comes to boxing. Like he just knows it all. I'm just like, yeah. I just let him. I let him pretend. I know combat. I know combat a little bit. None of us have been around for like 100-something years. We don't have all the knowledge and stuff. The stuff that we know, we grew up with, or we read. A lot of stuff, a lot of my experience, I go about a lot of stuff. I just go about off of experience. Yep. Gil Cole said to Jay Brown, he said, I'm just stopped by to drop off Eagles Web plate. He said crow on deck. Yeah, of course. I'm going to eat crow every week. I'm not going to ever be 100%, so I'm happy about this crow plate. It's a two, because it's an odd day crow plate. It's crow plate. It's a Tuesday crow plate, so I'm all good with that. So if you get crow easy, like early in the week, if you get crow, you're good. Like, okay, I got my crow out the way this week. And you cool. So if I get it early, then I'm good. It ain't nothing like waking up on Sunday to wake up and get your crow early on Sunday. So here's the point. I was gonna wait. So we'll slowly discuss it because it was just one other. I was waiting for at least one more person to discuss, not necessarily to be involved with the chat, but just to discuss a little bit. A lot of times these guys come in here and they're coming in just to peep. What, to be honest, I don't even know if Ryan is still. I don't even know if he's still subscribed or not. A lot of these guys, they keep their moderation, but I don't even know if they're still because I'll pick up 10 people and then lose all of them. I'll lose 10. It's like it doesn't make sense. And a lot of people I pick up, they never come in. Like we don't get a whole lot of new, but I think in the last 4 months we probably got like 5 or 6 new people, but they won't say that. I think they subscribe so they can come in and see what we're talking about. But they so scared. They're so scared of Gil. They won't come in. I use Gil as an example because Gil scares the shit out of them. Because he gives 0 persons a break. He just won't. He said, I'll give you a break. He'll say something like, I'll give him a break next time. Or I'll let him stay in next time. You guys so thirsty to clap somebody, which is, I don't care. You guys already know me. Eagles Web eat that Philly cheese Fulton crow. Yep. You're right. That hey, hey, I need a hey. Jay Brown, I don't even want to take. I eat it, but I don't even want to taste that shit, man. I'm putting plenty of Tabasco on that, or either some cayenne. So y'all just let me know. Let me get some. Can I get some cayenne with that? I'm like, can I get some cayenne with my Philly cheese crow? That's a good one. I like that. The cheese Fulton crow. Oh, the chili cheese crow. That's good too. The Philly cheese crow. That's actually a good one. But the Philly cheese Fulton crow, if you put somebody's name in there, but you can just take Fulton out. The Philly cheese crow is good. That's a good one. Yeah. So here's the problem. So here's the question. Here's the question, guys and girls, is that because of Monster's display, because of his display, you see what happened though. He tricked Fulton into that because Fulton actually was doing good for the round before. He was actually doing real good, and so that's why he tricked him. And I'll give you 2 things. So he tricked him by landing, body shots, by fainting, by going acting like he's going to the body more than once, and then he came upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Because evidently those little jabs to the solar plexus was bothering Fulton. And once Fulton dropped his hand, that's when he got caught with the right. So that's one thing. Second thing is and I'm missing my point. So believe me, I'm not on point yet. I mean, that was on point. The information's on point, but I'm not. That's not what I wanted to discuss. And the second thing, before I lose it, I just have to get this out. Is this Tank is calling out Inoue now? That'd be a good fight. Watch Inoue knock Tank's ass out. It'll be a little bit different with Tank, though. I think Tank is. That's why they call him Tank. But anyway, if we can get that, that'd be nice. Now that kind of segues into the next part of what I was going to talk about. So, Inoue, the monster, right? So, monster is a problem, right? So we could say monster is a problem, just like Adrian Broner was a problem, and Tank Davis is a problem. But monster may have a problem now. Monster's problem is, guess what? Guess what monster's problem is, if you guys can understand what I'm saying. So monster's problem may be now, because of his success against Fulton, is there may not be any fights available for him that make any dollars and make any sense. He may have just limited himself by beating Fulton. Now let me know. Put up a one, or put up an argument, or put up something to let me know that you understand, you agree, you disagree, and let me know about your disagreement. Does that make sense? First of all, or am I reaching, or does it make sense when somebody when somebody's that successful, different weight classes like that? Does it make sense to you? Just let me know, because he might have, pushed away his foes for beating Fulton. I'm just saying. Yeah, set up. He called Fulton to the jab. That jab to the body, came up top with that right hand in the third, and rinse and repeat in the eighth. Yeah. You said rinse and repeat. Okay, you think that's fiction? Okay, well, explain more, and don't just put up one word though. So tell me who's lined up next? Who you think is going to be rushing to fight Inoue now? You don't think it's going to be? You don't think he's going to be more limited now? I'm bringing it up for the discussion. I'm not going to disrespect your opinion on it, but to call me fiction, don't call me fiction, brother. Don't call me fiction. Yeah. It's like any other fighter. A lot of people, like Gil said, he don't get it. So it's just like a lot of other fighters when they doing so much damage and stuff, then nobody ends up wanting to fight him, and they call him. He's already called the monster. But what do they usually call? What do they call a fighter when they think that he's not really getting fights that he should get? They call him like the most avoided. So what you're saying is, in a way, is not going to be. He's going to be. There's going to be more fighters willing to engage with him now. So that's what you're saying. There's going to be more fighters willing to engage with him, not less. Because this will be the case for me. This is the case of this case here makes more sense to say that he would be more avoided than to say some of the other cases is saying like Benavidez is being avoided. Canelo. I mean, come on. A lot of these fighters aren't necessarily avoided. The most avoided fighter. And we got to can that. We got to stop acting like because an up-and-coming prospect does good or does a few good things that we, just automatically jump in the boat with him. We don't know how he's going to captain that boat. He can mess around and sink both of y'all. Sanction bodies will make those fights. But, okay, the sanction body makes the fight, but what do you guys want to see? You guys want to see the best fighting the best, right? I'm using what a lot of people usually say, best fighting the best. But are we going to get best fighting the best in that case just because it's sanctioning bodies? Yep. He has undisputed. Next, his opponent came in the ring and now undisputed. Yeah. Okay, there's big money in Japan. He had money over there. Okay, so he money fighter over there. So that's true. So he can make, but okay, yeah, because they really don't have they don't have a champ like him, right? So it's like, yeah, he can, and that's a good point that he can make a lot of money over there. But here's the next question. I know you guys don't get into people's money. I know you guys hate this, but hey, it's prize fighting. You gotta talk about it sometime. So, do you think there's as much money over in Japan for him than it would be because a lot of people around the world are starting to love him now? You think there's more money there, or is there more money to be? Is there more money in other countries like the U.S. or England? Is there more money somewhere else, or you think that he'll just stay there? Because he's going to use that platform now. He's going to use that platform, man. I don't think he's going to have people that's that willing to go over to Japan. He's going to use that platform now because he won the belts over there. It's like, hey, you come see me. I got the belt. So that's the question. Let me know. Matter of fact, let me go and see just how bad I did. Yeah, I got killed. I'm always getting killed in this damn boxing thing. I ain't even put my picks in. I know Champ Ross is gonna be asking me for my picks. If I don't get them today, I'm gonna be in trouble. I gotta get them picks in. I gotta go through so much emails all the time. It's like, damn, here we go. Email. I gotta delete so much emails. Damn, like 100 emails a day or something. Serious, don't make sense. Okay, let's see. Okay, no. So we're not in trouble today. We didn't get banned from Eastern Bloc countries like we did before. Like, I don't know what the hell Jay Brown was talking about. Because I think I had most of my conversation was with him. I don't know. Him and somebody else. I don't know, man. You guys stop making me talk about stuff to get me in trouble. I gotta stop that, man. Cause you know I'm gonna try to. And that the day that happened, I was also saying that I was trying to cold talk. It's like, no, don't cold talk, cause if you cold talk, you're just gonna you'll end up in trouble. Yeah. Okay, so I never got the results. Are we supposed to be in week? We're supposed to be in week 17, y'all. I know Jay Brown is not involved with it right now because of time constraints. I know I should have never done it. Yeah. I don't think Champ. Oh, the Champ did not put the thing up for this week yet, or no? Or do you guys remember? Oh, Trey X was up there. Looked like Trey X was like, I haven't heard his name for a while. Yeah. Looked like he got second place up there. D-Lo's up there. Yeah. I'm looking for you. Gil Coles is up there. Where Jay Brown? I don't see Jay Brown up there. So you guys just talk to each other about fights, huh? I don't see Lala D. I don't see. Let me see. Got to go down a little bit. Because Lala D, she's funny though. She's worse than I am. I know she was going with her heart. She be going with her heart though. I know she had Fulton all the way. I know she had Fulton. Yeah. Yeah. Just like she had die hard on Haney or Shakur, but she loves Shakur a lot better, a lot more. Yeah, shit. Eagle done fell way off. I'm not even on the list no more. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm just looking. I'm just checking. I don't see nobody. Let me see. There's a lot of people I don't see on here. Okay, Gil Cole's that right there. No, something's wrong here. I don't know. He put up the wrong scores or something like that. He got you at 227, Gil. I know you got way more than that, right? Yes, he's just doing a couple of weeks. Oh, okay. It says through week 2. I don't know why I did week 2. I don't know. Does he start the weeks over or something? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't get the way that he does this thing. But I don't see the schedule for. I don't see this. the schedule for or the predictions. I don't see that for this week. So maybe he's putting it out today for this weekend coming up, because I know he's supposed to have some kind of a special. I think that's what he said when he came in here. That's what he was saying, that he had some kind of a special thing for the Earl Spence fight, something like that. Yeah. Okay, Gil Cole said I tied second with Trey X. Yeah, Champ Ross messed up on my score. Oh, Champ messed it up on scores now? Oh, shit. He like the Russian judge? Okay, well, y'all answer my question. Come on, Jay Brown, answer my question about that. And where Derek at? Why Derek hiding? Yeah, I kind of missed the troll right now, too. Come on in, troll. Come on in and start your shit. You get everybody all worked up, making it seem like he's like his expertise, like he had combat expertise and shit. He be cracking me up, though. But I don't. I just let him be. You know what I mean? Yeah. The only time we get rid of people if they really come in is like really like disturbing and shit. He say stuff to me too though, but I just like, you know what I'm saying, I just play it off like, you know, I just let him get his little kicks out, you know, say what you gotta say. As long as he ain't really like disrespectful. I mean, you might think the shit's disrespectful, but it's not as disrespectful, you know. There's some people that just come in on some bullshit, talking about stuff that we haven't talked about. Yeah, Tuesday was the end of the week, but so we don't. He didn't put up. What I'm asking is, did he put up the schedule for this week? He usually does it afterwards. Maybe he didn't put the he put the scores up, right? Let me go back and check. Let me check the email. Let me see. What the hell happened? Not there, not there, not there. I don't know what the heck happened. Somehow I lost it. Maybe he put it up. I don't see nothing. Because the 25th is the last mail that I got from him. And it's only the results and stuff. Because 3 players, he says, hit on the draw. Ernest Johnson, Boxing Oracle, and D-Glow 404. Robles United Precision, Sosa KO, boom, boom, boom. Damn, early KOs and away KO, yep. Rob Day 109. Trey X. Okay, he just didn't have you in there, so he said you was with Trey X. Okay, Bilo right below you, James Maloney, yeah. Okay, Gil Cole. So you lost 3 points, or you lost 7 points? Because Trey, it looks like Trey got like 111, and you got 97, so he owes you 14 points. A lot of these people I see right here, I don't know them. Okay, Yasser's in here. Yasser down here. Yasser got 87 on there. That guy. So I must have like 50. Okay, Champ Ross even got 80. I'm like, come on, Champ. You got to have. You're supposed to hit the hundreds or something, man. You putting the thing up there. Yeah, I thought I was a lot less than what I am. Yeah. Oh, even when I choose off of like somebody that's gonna get beat, I still don't end up in last place, even if I choose somebody who I know, you know, will probably get whooped, but I just try to stay with the culture. Oh, yeah, Marlo. That's who I haven't seen. I haven't seen Marlo. Marlo actually got some points. So Marlo got some points. Yeah, I ain't going to do it this week. I ain't going to do it no more. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Jay Brown. Gilco says Tuesday was in a week. Oh, yeah, I got that week too. Yeah. I know, but did the week start over again? You said it was the end of week 2, but did the week start over? Because remember we was on, because we're up to 17 or something like that. Let's see what he's calling it. Season 17. Okay, so they split. How many weeks do they go? So this is considered a new season. That's what it is. Okay, I don't know how he does that. Like a new season, and then he puts up 2 fights. Go from. So this week coming up will be the 3rd week. I just haven't figured it out because I'll be in and out. So I'm always doing something. Like I gotta get out of here again. I gotta get out of here soon. Yeah. Jay Brown said he's not a draw here, and Top Rank did a horrible job marketing him stateside when he fought here. That's why he's been fighting over there. Okay, he made 10 million this fight. Fulton made 3 million. That's good. That's a good deal for Fulton. Real good deal for it. Anyway, yeah. But if they can keep that money going over there, but see the thing is, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what happens. If he does fight, like if he ends up fighting a couple of bums over there, that money's gonna go down over there. They're not gonna be loving to see him just beat up bums though. Because one thing about the Japanese people, just like the Korean people and Chinese people and Filipino people, the one thing about those people, they're very prideful. They're very, especially Japanese, very prideful. If they know you start fighting bums and stuff, they're not gonna entertain it. I'm telling you, they're not gonna entertain it. If you start fighting bums, they're not gonna entertain it. They like entertainment, but if you start fighting bums, they'll be like, nah, that money will go down really quick. But it's good that he made that much. There you go. I heard Tank made a ridiculous amount of money fighting Ryan. Yeah. Gil Close, the champ Ross didn't add my. Oh, okay. Your KO that you had for Cagle. Or in a way KO 8, but he fixed it. Okay, so that's where your points came from. Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more salute to you. He said, listening, bro. He said, while making dinner. Always on that cook. Okay, 12 weeks. So for every 12 weeks, it's a new season. There we go. Bruce Gas at Jay Brown in at Gil Coles. He said, salute Gil Coles 100, and then Jay Brown right back with it. Yeah. So you're listening in, Bruce. I figure because I had more thumbs up. But what's your take on that? Jay Brown seems to think or feels that Inoue's best money is going to be in Japan. But how do you feel that money is going to hold up if he ends up not with the greatest competition? You think the Japanese people are still going to pay him the way that they're paying him? Because and also second question, do you think that he might have closed down some of his opportunities by having that greater performance against Fulton? So that's for Bruce. Bruce always has another angle. Bruce always has another way to look at stuff, So Bruce is our senior person in here. At least he's the senior person that actually comes in and talks. We may have another senior person more senior than him, but they don't say shit. But he comes in and he talks to everybody. So I can at least ask him, forward that question to him, and maybe he can come up with a brilliant answer for us. Because it's always good to look. Just like I said, I'm not a right person at all. I'm not a person who's right. I'm only right when somebody comes in and tries to troll and start some shit. Then I'm right. Because first of all, I already know they're gonna get clapped. So the only thing I'm gonna be right about with them is I'm gonna be right about tearing into their ass a little bit. Because you already know me. I'm damn sure gonna get them. They're not gonna just come in and start trying to run the show and run their mouth before I get a couple of words. The only time I don't get words off on them is somebody clap them before I can get to them. Yeah. But this whole thing, I know this is probably gonna be like some of my last thoughts because I'll be out of here. I don't know. Maybe Friday. I'm gonna try to take my stuff with me. So Friday. Hopefully Friday we'll be able to still do something while I'm there. I'm gonna try to make the weigh-in or something like that. But I'll probably film, put up some updates and stuff like that. So we'll put up some updates If we can get in there, we'll watch the weigh-in, and I'll try to get some updates and stuff like that. Jay Brown, are you going to the fight? But Bruce is right back. He said, I don't even consider money. I know that we don't, but say I like the monster is on his way to the Hall of Fame. I like the fights in Japan. There you go. They start at 8 a.m. and I got a clear head. Monster can fight anywhere, and I'll watch. Yeah, that's true. He'll fight anywhere. But the second part of the question was, do you think that he's gonna get like the real good fighters wanting to fight him? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to the fight, Gil. You going? I'm trying to see if Jay Brown going. I think Lala D's supposed to go. I'm trying to hook up with some of my people up in here. Yeah, in a way, is their better version of Canelo. Don't even put Canelo in the same sentence, brother. You did it, but yeah, Canelo. I'm not putting Canelo with nobody. Canelo gets his ass whooped. You know. Canelo, I don't, and see, because of the drugs and stuff, I already don't like to mention about Canelo. But once Canelo got his ass whooped and then go back and avenge his ass whooping, man, I'm through with him. He should have went back and got that smoke, because he could have got the smoke at 168. He still didn't want him. But you're right. Okay, but I digress from your statement. Great statement, though, of Canelo. He's a money for the opponents to take that risk and fight him over there, because they get their biggest payday, win or lose. And that's a good point. But my other point is that money gonna stay there? We'll just put it this way. I think that you're right, but I think he has to have the right opponent too, though. I don't think the Japanese people because most of those at the smaller weight classes, I don't think that they're lame. I don't think that they're dumb. I don't think that they're gonna be like, nah, you can fight a guy that's going over there just to make money, and we know you're gonna knock him out in one round. I don't think they're gonna fall for that kind of oaky shit. Oh yeah, he's A side, and he will give all opponents an upgrade. There you go. How much are the tickets? There's there's 2 or 3 ways to get tickets, but and they're all on the T-Mobile. So they got resellers on there, and that's where you're gonna get most of the tickets. They're gonna mark them up a little bit, but you still may be able to get a ticket for even with the markup. You still might be able to get something for like about 700, 600, 700, and that's with the markup. Yeah, you ought to bring your ass over there, man. Jay Brown said, I'm bringing Vegas right to my 65-inch television in full 4K. All right, brother. I thought you was going, man, because I know somebody else. I know somebody in here was going. I know Lala D gonna be there because one of her guys is fighting, Bud fighting. So Lala D's gonna be there. I'm not sure who else. But I thought maybe we can have a sip of tea or something like that if they's gonna come through. No, I'm going. I wasn't gonna go either though. I wanted to go, and then I said, no, I don't want to roll naked. But then my little brother going, so I'm gonna go. Because we supposed to be, he's more or less. I'm taking him with me, and he's taking me with him. So he's supposed to have meetings and stuff with some people that's close to somebody that you guys would think that you guys think I don't like. So I'm not gonna mention them because I don't want no smoke from Gil. So I'm not gonna say nothing, because if I say something, or not even just Gil, but if Derek was in here, Derek would be like, oh, you going to see your boy? He'd be like, you going to meet up with your boys' people, huh, Eagle? Derek will lose it. So I'm just trying to stay quiet. I'm keep everything down here. Gilco said, Jay Brown, he said, let me borrow 700 till next Friday. Yeah, you need to get that. You need to borrow it. Yeah. I had to use this. They took my card. I'm gonna have to go get me some. I'm gonna go get some special made cards, man, because they took my damn card, man. I don't have no metal card no more, man. I think I got one. What is this, metal? I got one metal card. Yep. You can hear it. Something. You hear the diff? That's the difference between metal. Metal sounds heavy, huh? And then here's the difference. I'll just drop them from the same height. So that's the difference between metal and regular. Regular card. So regular card, you can't hear it. Metal card, that shit bouncing all over the place. Yeah, but they took my other metal card, man. I probably still got it, but once they upgraded it, you know, once not upgraded. What do you call it? It's not upgrading. But once they changed the expiration date, and you know sent you your new card out, then they changed it. It's like, no, you can't have 2 or 3 metal cards, just one per person. Now get your ass out of here. Let Eagle have what he has, man. Yeah, crow. Yeah, speaking of crow, somebody was talking about some kind of food the other day, and the subject got kind of, yeah, it got kind of messed up. I had to tell them to stop, man. I didn't think I had a sensitive stomach, man, but I guess I do got a sensitive stomach, man. I mean, you gotta tell people to stop talking about stuff like, that's enough, man, shut up. You gotta tell people to shut up about certain foods and shit. You got a sensitive stomach. And I didn't even know my stomach was sensitive, but somebody was talking. I'm like, nah, man, be quiet. Oh. I think I know what's getting to me also. Because I'm on these other forums. And a lot of the ones where these apps on the phone, you got people doing dumb shit. And I think they doing it as, I'm like, not cap, but they just doing it as like a spoof. They BSing. Because one thing about me, Gil, and y'all, is I really do like to cook. I like good food, man. I like good food, man. I grew up with good food, so I like good food. And I see, like, they got people that's out there promoting how to make certain foods, like in air fryers and stuff like that, or on the stove. Like, for instance, this is one that they're doing a lot lately, and I don't like to even see it. It makes me, this makes me cringe, because I don't really mess with, like, macaroni and cheese, but I did when I was little. But I know what good macaroni and cheese tastes like. And I know how good macaroni and cheese is prepared. Even if it's prepared different ways, I know how it's prepared. But what they're doing now is they're taking cheese, like a block of cheese, putting it in the middle of a pan. I'm just gonna tell y'all. So I want y'all to be sick. I want y'all to vividly see it, so you can get sick with me. And so what they're doing is they're putting that like in the middle of a pan. Then they're putting noodles in there. Then they're putting like heavy cream in there. This is uncooked noodles. Think about it. This is uncooked noodles. They ain't been cooked at all. They putting heavy cream in there, some little bit of seasoning, and don't even look like that much seasoning. Some butter, a little bit of seasoning, tomatoes. Last one I saw, a little bit of spices on top, and then some more cheese on top of that. Well, some water in the pot. And remember, there's a block of cheese in the middle of the pan. A block of cheese in the middle. Then the noodles are around that. Then you got cream, and then there's all this other stuff, and then water. And they're putting that in the oven for like 45 minutes, and that's baked macaroni and cheese. Even when I seen them, when I seen them making it, I was getting sick as I watched them make it. But I went ahead and watched them. I mean, since I made it to the last part, I didn't look at them put water in there. I refused to watch that part. But I know they put water in it, so I skipped forward a little bit. But they put it in the oven. And that block of cheese had melted, but it wasn't incorporated into the macaroni and cheese. So he's sitting there with a spoon or whatever, a spork, and was mixing a giant spork and was just going like that, mixing it up. And they had 2 big plates of it. They was eating it. Oh, they was talking about how amazing it was. I'm like, there's no way in the hell that could be amazing with it's not seasoned enough. It's cheesy enough. But I don't even think the noodles could have cooked like that. Because I know you got to boil noodles. I know you can cook noodles hard like that. I've never cooked noodles hard in the oven. Has anybody ever cooked noodles hard in the oven? I see my brother Jay Cooley. What's up, brother? Salute. Brothers and sisters, yep. He says he put the sisters and brothers up now. Hey, Jay Cool, you going to the fight? Let me know, man. Let me know here and then email me, man. And let me know who else going that know me. We'll hook up, man. We'll go get a bite to eat or something. One of them little all you can eats. I don't really need none. I don't do no all you can eat, man. I'm only gonna eat some vegetables or something anyway. I don't eat outside my house like that. I got to know where the food coming from. I don't really eat no matter where I go. It could be a 5-star. I don't care. I don't be eating outside my house like that. Cause I done got too many times. I done got sick. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not even gonna be on EJ's side. He said I forgot the Eagles were part of EJ's entourage. No, I'm not even gonna be. I don't even think I'm supposed to. I don't even think we're going to talk to Earl at all. I don't even think we're talking to Bud. I don't think we're talking to Earl. We're talking to somebody else that I just didn't want to mention their name because I know you would have went off. But if you see me in somebody's camp, don't get all excited because I don't like nobody. So even if you see me in somebody's camp, so if y'all see me, if this happens, you be like, oh, that's Ego over there, and you see me in somebody's camp, I'm not with nobody like that. So don't bring it back up in here because I know how y'all get. And so Friday, Monday. So Monday, I don't know if I'll be home in time to talk. I may talk to y'all Sunday instead of Monday, something like that. Yeah, but don't get all excited talking about Eagle. Look at Eagle, because I know y'all be like that's Eagle over there with such and such and them. I thought he didn't like them. Jay Brown's at Gill Coast. Eagle, he a part man down promotion. He the equipment manager, water boy. God, Jay Brown, why you putting me there, brother? You haven't been back that long, man. There go Gil Coles. He said Gil Coles to Jay Brown. That's a good idea. Bringing that projector out. Jay Cooley said, "What's up, Eagle brothers and sisters?" He said, "No, I'm not throwing a fight party. The only Earl fan in Omaha." Oh shit! You the only Earl fan in Omaha? God damn. That's not good, brother. They'll jump your ass. Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be some violence involved there, brother. If you go throwing an EJ party in Omaha, there's gonna be some problems for you, man. Yeah, you better off not doing that. I think everybody in here concur with you. Like, no, don't do that, brother. Yeah, and make sure you hit my thumbs up, everybody. Bruce. I know you cooking your meal, Bruce, but make sure you hit my thumbs up on your way in. Yeah. But I expect Earl to come in at 180 in this fight. Jay Cody says at my house. Okay. Yeah. So EJ gonna come in probably 180 in this fight, y'all. 180 pounds. No, I'm just kidding. He probably come in a little bit big. He might surprise us and come in small though. EJ does shit that we don't that you just can't understand sometimes. Remember he came in smaller than Mikey, I think, right? I think EJ came in smaller than Mikey. That shit didn't make no sense. Earl just does shit a lot of times that he gets. I think he's not as emotional, but what he does, he's kind of scientific. Like, okay, he don't get emotional, but he'll just show you, okay, I'll beat this guy this way then, because y'all want me to come in mauling and brawling. I'm gonna do that. So I look for Earl to do something. I look for him to be Earl, but I look for him to do some shit that we probably may not have expected. Bruce said, I hit that like button before I said hi. not H-I-G-H, brother. H-I. Bruce on that. He on them greens. You already on the greens? Bruce said, at Jay Cooley Sloop, brother. Yeah. Bruce on them greens already. You see, he put high. He can't think straight unless he talk about highness. No, I was just messing with you, Bruce. I know you always be the first one to throw that the thumbs up when you come up in here. Yeah. So we came to the conclusion that in a way it's probably not gonna have a problem finding opponents, but I like to bring it up. You guys already know me. I like to have stuff so we already be way ahead of it, and that's what we are. You know what I mean? So we're way ahead of it already. So we already discussed it at least. So at least you guys know that part. At least we already discussed it. So if it comes up and it looks like, oh, Inouye's not getting fights, at least we talked about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's all I'm saying, is that we understand that part. Because a lot of times I bring up stuff and it comes to fruition afterwards. Like, oh shit, say Eagle was right about that. I ain't trying to be right, but all I'm saying is that a lot of times things happen, and I like to have it like when we like to talk about it before. Shit, like the Wilder killing. It was like, God, are you kidding me? Talked about everything that was gonna probably happen during that fight, and sure enough, the things that we thought might happen happened. Oh yeah, and another outside of boxing, man, I don't. This is some terrible news, man. I don't know if you guys heard this already. Um, that LeBron James' son, Bronny James, supposedly, and I'm not going to just say supposedly, it's just reported that I know of that he actually had he had a heart attack, and I believe somebody told me he's only 18. Only 18. And I don't want to talk about the circumstances because a lot of people still they get all upset about it. But I'm sorry, man. For you that don't know, you just don't know that messing with all those vaccines and shit. That messes us up, man. They're fight, and I'm gonna tell you something. There right now, there's close to a 2 billion, I think it's $2 billion lawsuit against Pfizer for one of the for one of the vaccines. So what does that tell you? If you don't learn from that, and nobody can teach you from that, then you can't learn. You can't learn. And I don't know which vaccines you guys have taken, and there's no way that I'm hoping or suggesting that you guys are gonna get sick or something like that. I'm just saying that there's possibilities for everything. I care about y'all. I don't even know y'all like that, but I still care about y'all to where, I don't want nothing to happen to y'all because y'all effing with the wrong medications. Man, you got a lot of professionals that come out and they talk about these drugs that they put you on. So once you get 30 years old, there'll be certain drugs they if you go to the doctor, they'll try to put you on. When you get 40 years old, there's certain drugs they're gonna put you on. When you get 50, they're gonna put you on certain drugs. When you get 60s, they're gonna put you on certain drugs. And 70s, they're gonna put you on certain drugs. And then those are probably the last drugs you take, 80s, before you start shutting down. Just saying. I don't want nobody getting mad. Don't get mad. It's just a message. I figured that out on my own. I just start figuring out, what kind of medicines and what kind of conditions they say people are at certain ages. As soon as you get 40, then all of a sudden your cholesterol is bad. When there's nothing wrong with cholesterol. That your brain is fat and cholesterol. That's what your brain's made out of. It's like, what? I think the fat, if I'm not mistaken, the fat in your brain is what keeps everything moving, smoothly, not too fast. Yeah. Jay Brown said, in a way, will be just fine because he's a draw. He said if he was dangerous without being a draw, then he would have issues finding opponents. Okay, and what you said right there, Jay Brown, is what I'm hoping. Is that I'm hoping that everything goes well for him. But I just know how, I know how stuff work. I know how things work sometimes. But at least to see the thing is, we brought it up in here at least. So we brought it up first. So if something happened, I kind of like it when you guys go back and say, "Oh yeah, Eagle was just talking about that." Just like when I talked about what was our biggest thing here, Jake Brown. Our biggest thing was those the quadruple D's up in here. When we talked about that, we was talking about the deception in the desert. Yep. When we talked about that, everybody got that and said, "Yep, you said you told us, Eagle." Yeah. And we got to watch a lot of fighters just decide that, hey, I can't take boxing. I quit when I have to quit. And for the and I don't even pick on British fighters like that. Fighters that fight out of Britain, I don't even pick on you guys. But you guys got some of the quitting ass fighters there is, man. Y'all be quitting. It's not like we don't have none. But I like the ones like if you're gonna quit, I don't, there's nothing I can say. But if you're gonna quit, I like when you quit because um, you just know, you just bit off more than you could chew. I don't really mind that. Yeah, well, you could say, "Well, I attempted this. He's just too much." When you just realize that somebody's too strong, you can stay in there, take a bashing, but sometimes it's better just, it's just to, just quit. Be like, okay, I quit. It's not good for us. We're going to talk about you, the fans and all that. Like, I'm going to talk about, I'm not really going to jump on Fulton. Fulton went over there and got his ass whooped, but that's what he wanted. He wanted that. He wanted to show that he had it. But it shows you that when you fight somebody with a certain amount of skill set, and not just a skill set, but with power, and you have a pretty decent skill set, but your chin is not necessarily tested that well. That means you have to fight more of a perfect fight. You know what I'm saying? You have to fight more of a perfect fight. When your chin is not tested, you fighting somebody with speed and that like little Inoue. I mean, you just have to be. You got to be on point, and you just one lapse, and it could cost you. Same thing with the Earl Spence versus Bud fight. If one of them has a lapse, it can end up very bad for him. But we're gonna see. We're already down to a couple of days. What's the day? Wednesday. So we had Thursday, Friday. Yeah, we got 2.5. I mean, this right here. It's right around the corner. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to actually just be over with. Like, just be over with. Because I'm tired of all the other stuff that's going along with this fight. But it's gonna be a mess after the fight anyway. So just be, no matter what side you're on, just be cognizant that it's gonna be a mess with the fanboys and well, I'll just say fanboys. I'll put everybody in there together so that because it's like we can't even use words like that anymore. Think about it. You can't really use fanboy, fangirl. You can't use it because there's so many ways that people identify themselves. So I'm gonna just put everybody under one tent, and I'm just gonna say fanboys. So it doesn't matter what your so-called gender, whatever you identify as. I'm using the word boy. Yeah. Jay Brown said, see, I take my herbs every day. Says sea moss. Make sure you get the right sea moss too, though, because they got a lot of sea moss that they ain't all aren't the same. So make sure you get a good certified one. I forget the name of it, something Christus or something. I forget the name of it. I'll probably have it written down somewhere. The nice, real thin ones and stuff. Not the and they make sure when you get them that they all dried out. No sand. If they got sand, they're not the true. That means they probably was cultivated, because true sea moss grows on rocks, and those rocks have all the hidden minerals and stuff. That's how it extracts all the minerals out there. So that's why it has like about 94 usable minerals that the human body needs. You didn't think I knew that, huh? I said, Nick, I take nothing but my herbs, lemon water with the peel when I wake up and before I eat. He said before I go to bed. Yep. Gil said you got to get some booster shots too. Shit. I ain't. Look, I ain't never even got. I don't even catch that shit. Uh, I had that shit way back in. I had that shit way back in the '90s. The real COVID, I had that shit way back in the '90s when it first came out. Got that shit from. Where we get that shit from? Got it from a neighbor's kid. A neighbor's kid came over and just infected the house. Um, and I think that was mixed with that was due to I think that virus I think it had mutated because they wasn't I don't think they was really clean with their animals and stuff. So that shit. I had my whole family said don't come. My whole family was talking about don't come don't bring don't bring that family don't bring them over to the house. She said what the hell did they have? She said, wiped everybody out. That shit was so strong it wiped everybody out. All I could do is just shake my head. I was like, wow. It was one time, I think it was the time I had got so sick. I got so sick of that all that stuff going down into my system. Man, I tried to take myself out, man. I took some Epicac, but the Epicac, I think I told you guys a story before too. I took the Epicac, but it was old, and so it wasn't working on my first teaspoon or tablespoon, whatever I took. Then I ended up taking another one. I took another one, and all of a sudden it kicked in. Man, I was pleading for my life, man. I had so much stuff coming up out my stomach, throwing up. Man, I was pleading for my life, man. I was like, help. I couldn't breathe. Because what that Epicac does, it makes your stomach contract so violently that the spasms that it gives you, it doesn't allow your body to recover enough to, like, you don't get, like, for instance, you don't get your 20 seconds to take in some air. It just keeps, like, for instance, you losing all your air, and it makes you throw up, and then stops and makes you throw up again, and stops and makes you throw up again. Like, it's like every 3 or 4 seconds, to where you can't even get air down in your system. Sir Flay, what's up, brother? Sir Flay said, I ain't taking none of that. He said, no vaccine, no booster, none of that shit. Yeah, you like me, I take my medicine. I try to give out what y'all should take. If y'all need if you guys want to know about some other herbs that you could take, just hit Eagle up and I'll hit y'all back. You going to the fight, Sir Flame? Sir Flame says, salute to Eagles, says, salute to chat. He said, and as always, he said, jab that like button on y'all neck. He said, don't get naked, Eagles Web Box. He got the fire up good with the 100. Of course, you always got this up. Just in case. Don't forget about those, brother. And that's Sir Flame come in here letting y'all know. just in case some stragglers come up in here and want to start some shit. Sir Flame let y'all know what it is when y'all come up in Eagles Web. Yeah, we was discussing Monster for the most part, and my thoughts are, it's not facts, but my thoughts are that because of his showing, I don't think he's gonna get the competition that he needs. But Jay Brown, everybody feels like he's still gonna get his paper in. He's still gonna get his money, which that's good that he makes his money. But I'm just thinking that might have hurt his opportunities. It may not have. It's not set in concrete. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. But I was just saying that there's a possibility that he won't get the fights that he needs to get. Surflake said no. He said no. I'm going to the fight party. But not the fight. Hey, you know Jay Cooley's having a fight party. He having a low key one. He said he the only one in Omaha. He said he the only one in Omaha that's a EJ fan. But I know you going. All you guys going for Bud though. All y'all got Bud knocking Earl out like Earl ain't shit. Y'all got Bud. Oh yeah, he gonna knock him out 7-8. Y'all got him knocking him out like he ain't nothing. Y'all got him knocking him out quicker than he beat Gamboa. I don't know. I'll find the rationale behind that. Somebody's gonna come through and explain what that's about. Yeah, but I just see a different fight. I see it just being. Um, I see ways. I just didn't talk about it. I see ways that Bud can actually that he can win. That I think maybe he can win. Is that his angles are just gonna have to be real sharp. You know, he's gonna have to have real sharp angles on Earl, and not just having sharp angles. When he have sharp angles, it's gonna have to be effective because if they're not strong and effective when he's throwing stuff at angles, he's gonna get countered, or Earl's gonna just catch up with that. Okay, you stepping over here because Earl's real. I mean, he's a thinker too. Bud's a thinker, but Earl's a thinker too. So it depends on who wins the fight is who can outmaneuver the guy in this chess match. Far as like you're gonna do if he can, whoever sees what the other guy's doing and can capitalize on some kind of counter or on a great offense will win this fight. But I'm still going. I'm just going with Earl because I just feel that Earl is just. I think that Bud tends to fall behind too with other fighters. And I'm not saying he can't win, but I'm saying he falls behind. You can't afford to fall behind Earl like that. Yeah. Sir Flame laughing. Jay Brown said that. Sir Flame said, "Salute, brother." I'll throw it out there for you. You can't see his. I'll throw it out there. I'll throw it out there, man. I got to contact Lala D. Find out what she's doing. Yep. Because I know she's supposed to be going to the fight, too. Yeah. I'm surprised. Let me check. I'm surprised my phone ain't blowing up still. My phone will blow up crazy tomorrow. Yeah. What day they trying to get me to work? Oh, the 29th? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. I got an offer to work on the 29th, but no. Yeah. Let me see what else they got. So 29 and okay, 30th. I ain't gonna probably gonna be here. Nah, so they got a few things. Pretty decent money, but nah, we got. Sorry. Sorry, Eagle's not available. You ever hit me with something else? And plus, I know he spent a lot of money, so if I work for anybody, uh, and miss out on this fight, because hey, money's still more important. Shit, it's gonna have to be a lot of money, right there. But I see him though, Jay Brown down there. Sir Flame said salute at Jay Brown. He said salute at Gil Cole. Jay Brown said EJ by Bo Mac Soppage. Yep. Hey, if I get in the position, I'm gonna wave at y'all, man. Yep. Bo Mac. I don't know. Bo Mac is. You think Bo Mac would if it did go down like that? You think Bo Mac is? You think he ain't too proud? You think he is not too proudful to where he You think he love Crawford like that, or he'll be like, "You get your ass out there and fight." It's not like and we gotta understand that it's not like the other trainers used to be. And we talked about that before up in here. Like, get your ass out there and fight. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Get your ass out there and throw them hands up. So, hopefully. I'm thinking maybe take this. They say that you're not allowed any bags up in there. I might say, so I might take this, y'all. I might take it because this is a bigger size medicine pouch here. So I'm thinking about wearing this. I'll take this around my neck. Yeah, what's that on there? A stubborn mule. I'm thinking about taking that. I know y'all like, what the hell? I'm thinking about taking that. It opens up right here. So it opens up like that. Nice little camouflage right there. It's not that big, but shit, this will hold some. A little bit of money and some other stuff. So I might just take that. I'm thinking because the other one kind of messes with my pocket, pokes me in the pocket. And this one only has, this one doesn't even have enough metal on it to be that's really gonna be detected. It's like flakes. The other one has metal. I got it. When I get to the airport, I got to make sure that I don't have nothing on that's gonna ring bells and nothing like that. I don't want none of that shit. Jay Brown said you might want to check on Lala D. She's she's taking that Fulton ass whooping hard. Yeah, well, you know hey, that's our queen up in here, man. You know she's gonna do that, man. You know, anytime, you know, when Bud loses, when Shakur finally loses, even in a way, what you guys have to realize is, in a way, there's a cap on who he fights. There's a cap, and the reason I'm saying this, and you guys might get mad, it has shit to do with what you feel like boxing. It has to do with anatomy. The anatomy of fighters from Japan and Korea is not very good when they start like bringing up weight, and they're not the only ones. When they start like putting on weight and moving up and shit like that, is that they really cannot take it, man. They can't take the shots. They can dish out the shots, but they really can't take the shots, man. They can't. They cannot. They can't take it. Old school fighter said they was way back in. I heard him say that on the Chris Rock show. He said, yeah, they tender headed. He said they got tender head. I'm like, well, okay, well I guess that's a word you could use, but I think it's true. But Lala D, y'all leave Lala alone. She will pop up in here. She didn't want to see Eagle. She's like, no, he want to see Eagle because he talking about Monster. Monster beat my guy up. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight though. I will say that. And get your menus revised for them crows delicacy. We got the crow set up here, man. You know that. I'm not gonna make people eat crow longer than what they have to up in here. We eating the same amount of crow that we always ate up in Eagles Web. There's no extra crow. No extra. No extra crow up in here. Just the regular, just the regular amount of crow that we're gonna be eating. Can you say no extra? Eagle, no extra. So, shit. Shit, as dry as my mouth is right now, sir. Shit, I might be able to use a little bit of crow. Just off the crow tip, I might just be able to use some crow now without even without even deserving it. Plus, it don't look that bad. Eagle got the best looking menu. What y'all talking about? I got the best. Let's throw it up. Eagle got the best looking menu. What are you talking about? Huh? I got the motto up there. I got the diced that you can throw in a stew. I got the pie. And that one in the end, I think somebody just threw that up there because when I was looking for crow, I think they just threw that up there. But that's what it looked like. It's all red meat. When it comes to crow, yeah, they got all red meat. You're not really supposed to, to be honest, we know it's a different reason that we say crow, but you're not really supposed to mess with them because they eat dead animals, but you're not really supposed to eat them. And that's what I was talking about when I was telling you guys about this. Some of these people that put up this cuisine and stuff, is they showing themselves eating everything. I'm like, man, I don't need to see y'all eat everything. And this guy said he was over in somewhere. He was over in Vietnam or something like that. So he figured, yeah, since I'm over here, I guess I'll eat some rat because they cooking rats out there. So he tried it. As soon as he started eating into the leg, he said, oh, it tastes like chicken. Oh, wow. I wonder why rat tastes like chicken. But do you know that rat tastes like chicken? So look at it this way. Is it that rat tastes like chicken, or does chicken taste like rat? Because chickens don't eat rats very often. Or rats don't eat chickens very often. But chickens can eat rats all day long. Enjoyed your fried chicken. Enjoy your fried chicken there, Sir Flame. Man, I was hoping one of y'all came out though, man. But I know how Surf Flame. I know how y'all get, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be. It might be crazy out there, but hopefully everything go like this. Everything just go like that. Everything nice and smooth out there. But we gonna see about the Inaway situation because at least we brought Inaway up in here first. So at least usually we bring stuff up in here way before everybody else does because they don't think on the same wavelength like I think on. They're thinking about all kinds of other bullshit. They're just trying to think of ways to argue. Right now, somebody's arguing about Fulton that they shouldn't have stopped the fight and everything else. Somewhere, I'm not saying where. I don't know where, but somebody's arguing that the fight shouldn't have been stopped and this and that. We see where the mistake was made. Is that when you fight in a way, if you're a puncher, you got a puncher's chance to get to that chin because of their physical makeup. You still have a chance, but you're gonna have to fight perfect. In a way, once he moves up to 126, and he said, okay, Robley Ramirez is a possible fight. He could take his first L against Ramirez, who fought at the co-main on that card yesterday. Top rank, always building future big fights. Yep, and that could happen. Like I said, you guys, I'm not saying it as a way of being any kind of prejudgment or any kind of bias or any kind of it has nothing to do with race. It has to do with the physiology of a person. So I don't want nobody to feel that I feel a certain way because I look at all of us. I know we have differences and stuff like that, and there's certain people that I'm gonna probably rock with a little bit more. But when it comes to boxing, I rock with every last one of y'all. So it don't matter. So if you guys come in and visit or whatever, I still rock with y'all. It don't matter. Because in here, we're not doing that race shit. Because if you want to get your ass thrown out, then play that race shit. And I don't just say that. Like, so you got some groups that will talk about the race, but they're lying. Because they are strictly nothing but about race. They're lying. But for us in here, no, we're not lying about it. For us in here, when we say that we're not playing that race shit, we don't play that when it comes to boxing. Our tongues can slip up outside of boxing on certain stuff, on political things, and on just natural things that happen on this earth or whatever. But in here, it's different. We're not talking. We're not here for that. I mean, we have gotten in a little bit every once in a while, but usually we stay away from that. And I like to talk about everything, but a lot of times we stay with the boxing. We're more safe, but then I don't know what our safe subject is, especially if we getting banned in other countries in this small forum. Like they ban us and shit. Like, damn, what y'all banning? I don't eat meat, vegetables, and fruit strictly for your boy. You don't eat meat, vegetables, and fruit. Then what you eating? You done named everything, man. Meat, vegetables, and fruit. What the hell you eat, Jay? You living off of air? Come on, brother. We looking out for you, man. You got to eat more than just air, man. Air, air is for mattresses, brother. In your lungs. You a breatharian? What? Yeah, I heard that. There's a lot of things that I like about Earl in this fight, though, man. There's a lot of things he just like. Everything his nutritionist tells him to eat, he just eating. He don't even care. He's not even eating family meals or nothing. He's just eating whatever his nutritionist says eat. That's what he's eating. And hopefully he has a real nutritionist, not the one that's gonna have him built up with a lot of acid in his body. But hopefully, everything just works out for him. Like I said, I still don't really want nobody really hurt though. I'm not gonna be mean. And just like I said, that's why people didn't want to come in because they think I'm mean. I'm mean about Bud. I said I'm not even mean, man. I said I could be vicious, but I'm not even being mean. Because I told him, I said if I wanted to be mean, I said I'd be hoping that Earl, like I said, I hope he, scramble that bullet in his head. Make it splatter up in there or something. And they can, don't say stuff like that, Eagle. But I said if I wanted to be mean, so don't try to claim. So if you push me, I can get mean too. No. Surf Lake said, shit. He said, I'm eating. He said, I just don't eat pork. He said, everything else is fair game. Yep. There's worse things to eat than pork too, though. But really don't eat that. If you're going to eat, especially if you're going to be a meat eater, make sure, please, for me, because I care about y'all enough to tell y'all, if y'all going to eat meat, just make sure y'all eating some decent meat. Make sure it's not no genetically modified meat or make sure that the meat is grain fed with organic and stuff. Make sure that y'all don't eat none of that other shit, man. That's just hurting my stomach, man. When I see pieces of animals, like pieces of chicken and fish and stuff that don't got no head on it, no skin or no tail, nothing like that, they're still trying to swim. And when I see chicken just moving, like pieces of chicken moving individually before you fry them, oh, that shit is really hurting my system, man. Because you know that has to be modified if it's doing all that. Okay, he said I don't eat meat. He said strictly vegetables and fruits. Okay, you forgot to put strictly in. That's what you. So okay. Okay, you forgot to put strictly in your first sentence. You said, I don't eat meat, vegetables, and food. Strictly for your boy. I'm like, what the hell? You don't eat nothing. But I got you now, Jay Brown. I kind of figured that you was missing, you was missing the adjective or something like that. I knew you was missing something. I don't even know. Is it adjective? What is it? Adverb? I don't know what strictly is. Yep. Yeah. Bruce said, I just ate a chicken. Hey, Bruce, you got some room on your plate for that crow? Yeah. Hey, Bruce, are you going to do a stream on the fight EJ versus Bud? If so, hit me up in the email or something like that, man. Maybe I need to call you or something like that. I gotta make sure I call. Yeah, I'll probably mess with Gil or something. Hey, Gil, I may end up calling you from the fight, brother. You still got the same number, right? If you still got the same number, you remember I told you my number had changed, but anyway, if you still got the same number, I might be hitting you up from out there. Y'all might think me and Gil don't get along. We still get along though. Gil a pain in the ass sometimes though, but I still get along with him. I still feel for him. I want him to do, I know he's a grown man. He's his way, just like the rest of y'all. Everybody has their way, but for me, I guess the biggest thing is that I never stop wanting to learn. I always getting information, and I start putting, I like to put two and two together. Like, okay, shit, I see what they're doing. Just like it's so many simple things that they have lied to us about that you have to understand. Even when it comes to oil, that this earth manufactures oil and stuff, but the price is ridiculous. It's like, wait a minute, this earth makes oil. The earth, it makes oil. But they make it seem like there's some kind of oil shortage or whatever. No. The earth makes oil. Stop it. There's not, all of the millions of wells that have ran dry. All that shit, I don't know why they do it. I'm not even going to go there. But anyway, let's get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys. I'll try to take my stuff with me so we can do something Friday, but I don't know because I want to get there early enough to go to the weigh-in. So if I'm there for the weigh-in, then I'll try to get some video and stuff so you guys can hear some of the questions and stuff that's going on in there. But we're gonna see, man. But my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me, the Eagle. Y'all know what it is. No matter what day it is, the Eagles way of boxing. It's nothing but blessings. Don't worry about it. I'm still gonna read it out because Bruce put it up there. He said, "Hit me up with your number, and you can give a live report on the show." Okay. As Bruce goes at Gmail. Okay, I got you, brother. Let me clip that down. I'll send you a test. I'll send you a test message, like real quick. Yeah. I'll send you something. This one question. It's is part of your name, right? I gotta make sure, cause you, sometimes people drink or something or smoke. And I put it's on there. What the hell you mean it's? There ain't no it's. Get your it's ass out of there. Uh, yeah. Cause I got a personal email, but if you guys stay in touch with me, I give that out later. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what this thing is doing. Oh, okay. I got the period on it. Let's see if it works now. Okay, I think I got it. If we still on, just make sure you hit me right back then, because I think I sent it. So hopefully no bomb is. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I sent it to you. So hopefully no bomb is. No bomb tries to return it. But yeah, I just sent it to you right there. Yeah, I don't know. Gil Coles didn't answer me. But anyway, hopefully Gil Coles got the same phone. And y'all, I mean, I'm not worried about y'all, man. Just don't give my. If y'all have my number, just don't be giving my number out there, everybody. But y'all can always hit Eagle up, man, if y'all need something or something like that. Cause I got my book. I got my book of medicine that it's from me. I still got to put other stuff in there. But if you guys need something, just let Eagle know, man. Cause I'll help y'all out, man. Anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Salute, Bruce.